I'm Courtney Weeda, and I'm 6A homeroom and 6B geography, and I'll be 6A teacher this year.
And hi, I'm Julie Wisdom. I am 6B homeroom and 6A math this year.
We're excited to have everybody back and to see you. I know it's been a long time, but we're getting prepared, and yeah. Today we're going to go over some of our expectations for the year for parents and students. So I'll share our screen with you. We will discuss homework, grading, parent portal, and technology. First of all, we'll talk about our assignments versus homework. Assignments are given during class. They have 5 to 10 minutes to work on them in class. We would like them to use their time wisely, and anything that is not completed becomes homework. So technically, it shouldn't be the whole assignment. It should be completed for the next day unless otherwise noted by myself.
Next, we're moving on to homework. The purpose of giving homework is to extend each of their learning and to improve the student overall. With homework, we need to focus on routine. For example, finding a place at home. It's recommended for 6th grade for 60 to 90 minutes of homework, so planning a time for that. And if they say they don't have any homework or they're done with their homework, they could review their word wisdom words, read a free reading book, work on math, the facts, etc. With homework, if you have any questions, you can contact us, or any comments. You can write it on the top of the assignment, or you could email us.
At school, each child has an assignment notebook where they write down their assignments from our smartboard or just from whatever the teacher tells them. They should have a system at the end of the day to see what goes home. Maybe that's a check mark or a circle or highlighted, something that says, hey, I still need to do this. And this should go home daily with your student. Their homework folder should have all their assignments in it. There's a done and a not done side. Again, this goes home every night so that you can check for completion and talk about what they learned during the day. And a book. Students must have a personal and free reading book with them at all times, at school and at home. And yes, it can be the same book that they bring back and forth.
For grading, you will see, for example, from me, Mrs. Wisdom, you'll see a percent and a letter grade on the top. For Miss Weeda, you'll see a score of a number correct, the total number, and the letter grade. Sometimes you'll see a check mark, just that we've checked it off rather than putting an actual percent or grade on it. There is less emphasis on homework and in-class activity versus test quizzes. And proofreading marks, sometimes you may see them visible, probably with me. More so, the repeated errors, though, will be counted against the grade unless it's stated on a grading rubric. For math,
if a student has a low score in math, they will see a see me or redo on top of the assignment. That student may work one-on-one with Mrs. Wisdom at an arranged time, or they can work on it at home. And Mrs. Wisdom will initial the work when it has been redone so that you know that your student has redone it. For geography, we have map quizzes. They're given about a week or so to study, and sometimes they will have the opportunity to redo homework. As for science, Mr. Simmons is making his own video, so you are welcome to look at that for more information.
Okay, for the Power School Parent Portal, it's an online website to see grades. Teachers input the grades. I try to, Miss Weeda tries to every day or the next day, but at least weekly, usually by Monday. Please keep up with students' progress before conference time. And then the missing assignment policy, you can refer to the 6th through 8th grade expectation packet for more details regarding those missing assignments, as well as infractions for discipline.
Power School Learning, as I'm sure many of you got familiar with, this spring is used for communication with students and with parents. And it's also used for student assignments. Please familiarize yourself with this website if you haven't already. We'll be using this while the students are here at school, as well as if we go to distance learning. Passwords will be handed out to students within the first week or two of school.
Okay, and since we have such a late lunch this year with COVID guidelines and sanitizing between lunch periods, we are going to schedule in a 10-minute snack break in the morning for the 6th graders. They can bring their own individually wrapped, small and healthy snack each day.
National Junior Honor Society is still planned for this year, so be thinking about that with your student. 6th through 8th graders are encouraged to apply if their GPA is 3.75 or higher. Start encouraging them to participate and volunteer in different service activities outside of school. Applications are available after Christmas break and induction before the end of the school year.
And social media, just be aware of how much your child spends online and on devices and which apps they are using. For example, Instagram or Snapchat and others. 30 to 60 minutes a day is a recommended time. Online bullying can be just as bad as, if not worse, than face-to-face bullying. It's not tolerated at CRC, and talk to Mrs. Bruliette if you have more questions.
So that kind of concludes our 6th grade information video. If you have any questions about things that you heard, please feel free to email us. We're here for you and for your student, and